My name is Lady Pastor Gloria Quatin. I am the in-house manager for the Lighthouse Christian Children's Home.
To fulfill that scripture in Matthew 25 that says that Jesus would separate the goats from the sheep, and one of the ways by which he would judge us as human beings is by, saying to us that I was a stranger, you took me in, I was hungry, you gave me food, I was thirsty, I was sick, you looked after me. So I think that that's what inspired Bishop to start.
The Lighthouse Christian Children's Home was established on the 1st of May 2006, and so by the grace of God, the home is 13 years of age. In the past years, we had just one existing building with 3 rooms and 2 extra rooms for the caregivers or mothers. And the children felt or lived in a dormitory style.
With a dormitory style, all the children belonged to all the caregivers. There was no personal relationship with any one specific. So you'll be in the home, you'll have like 4 or 5 mothers. But that's not natural. We wanted a system where a child would have a mother. So when the child goes to school or when the child has any issue, the child is going to come home to talk to a mother, as opposed to having to go to an office to report to maybe the principal or the administrator in the home. So that is what the moving from the dormitory system into the foster care system, which is like we having apartments with children in single unit apartments and every child having a couple of siblings, but it's more like a family.
The Lighthouse Christian Children's Home Family Unit Project was commissioned by Bishop Dag in the year 2010. And we started with the foundations and the setting out. We set out to have 16 apartments on the drawing, but when we got to the ground, looking at the terrain, we needed to have some basements and such like. So we ended up with about 22 apartments by the grace of God. And apart from the 22 apartments, we have some general halls, we have some spaces we were using for a general kitchen, also some 3 other miscellaneous spaces that will end up being like storage. With the help we had, we were able to finish all 22 apartments in 6 big blocks. The project was commissioned because we wanted to go off the regular institution where we have boys' dormitory, girls' dormitory, baby's room, to a family unit where every child will have its own, his or her own family, 6 to 8 children in a home, and they would have a mother and a father if we got.
In 2016, we moved in to occupy 4 of the family units apartments.
Every apartment has 4 bedrooms, 2 of it which is en suite, meaning the bathrooms are in, and 2 are shared. We have a general living area, we have the dining area, we have a full kitchen, which every family can have.
We have 37 children at the moment.
Some of the children come to us when they are lost and they are placed with us. Some come because maybe they have been abused in a home. So when the social services after some time would replace them with another relative also. So children come and go.
Our oldest child being 22 years of age and the youngest 3 months. We also have a lot of teenagers. By the grace of God, we have 3 of our children in the university, 2 in University of Ghana, Legon, and 1 in Koforidua Technical University. 5 of them are in senior high school, and then 4 of them have educational scholarships with Beacon International School in Peduase.
My name is Claudia Rufa. I am 14 years old. I am in Beacon International School. I've been in this home for the past 12 years. Being in the Lighthouse Christian Children's Home has been a blessing to me. I'm under the Beacon's School Scholarship, And because of that, I paid just a fraction of the school fees. And it's a great blessing to me.
I'm Nicholas Kwe, and I've stayed in the Lighthouse Christian Children's Home for the past 12 years now. I'm in the University of Ghana studying Bachelor of Education in English and Linguistics. Being in the home, I've even gotten an opportunity to even travel and see amazing things in the United Kingdom. It was just an educational trip, and I've gotten experiences living outside of the country, and I think it's so amazing. Being in the home, I've never starved before. It's only maybe when we are fasting that we go hungry, and then for that one it's normal. I've gotten shelter. When the rain is falling, there's no need of me going to run and go and hide under kiosks or anything, but then I know that I have an apartment that I can go and sleep.
I'm from Auntie Charlotte. I remember I have 4 years. I'm kita from Yinza woman 17. Kakraba cry 4 years. Me is banso mawan. Man me on Eziban.
My name is Princess Lavi. I work in Lighthouse Christian Children's Home. I'm a mother. The eldest is 15 years. The youngest is 4 years. I have 4 bedrooms in my apartment. 3 boys sleep in 1 room. They have toilet and bath and all the facilities.
I've been working in the Lighthouse Christian Children's Home for the past 5 years now. It has been a blessing, and it has been a journey and a life imparting experience. I remember when I came to the home, most of the children were young, but I've seen them grown, and by God's grace, some are in the university now. And I'm also privileged to be a home tutor. I take the children through learning, helping them with their homework when they come back from school. I have seen them moving from not being able to read to reading, and then some are also even picking up with other social activities because of what we have in the home.
Working here is all fine. Today, you do most of my frama 17 more framan. Oba mention ye dum komo menywan ye fine me ye dziban ma hwane when you adin che ye nwa je ye ho a hu mo framan menyu age na ye wo so ho no ye for from nti ye hu bia no suban na ye hu bia ne ntete ma oti nti ye dzwan ba na obi ama da bia retete ne ba nti make sure that tete oba no ma kwanpa bi do on nyamesum kondo na so no personal hygiene zaman nyina tete won ne nyina nti wonyim ne nyina.
Though I've been here for a few months now, I think it's a good place to be. I've taken them as my children. They've also accepted me as their mother. And we live as a good family and a happy one.
Currently, I am also doubling up as a tutor and a teacher in the St. Adley schools, which started in the home in the year 2016. And by God's grace, we started with 2 children, but the school has also grown. We have about 50 children now, and it's open to the general public. We are also blessed to have our little ones join the school. They are doing well. It's a great blessing to just see the children learning, using the Montessori skills, and by God's grace, we are also being introduced to the Cambridge system of education. We've seen the children picking up and doing marvelous things.
The first thing is that we really depend on the benevolence of people to give for us to survive. We have had seasons where we didn't have, because of course there are seasons where people don't have, so you can get up in the morning and then you won't know where maybe some meal is going to come from, or when a child needs to pay for something, so that is one of the challenges.
We got some help to furnish some of the apartments, and we were able to furnish 7 apartments. The children have moved in now into those apartments, and they are living there as regular homes like we wished. We still have about 14 more apartments that are not finished. When I say that are not furnished, I mean that they don't have the regular curtains, the living room apartments, they don't living room furniture, they don't have dining room furniture yet, beds, mattresses, pillows, the things you need in your home. The kitchen needs cooking utensils, needs cutlery, needs plates, needs microwave, fridge, freezer, whatever you need in your home. The bathrooms also need shower curtains, it needs toilet brushes, it needs floor mats, it needs regular furnishing. That's what we mean by furnishing. So we still have 14 more apartments that need to be furnished.
One of my greatest wish and desire to see the children have a furnished library, a furnished computer lab, so that what we've also learned in school when we went to the university and other things can be imparted to the children without a cost. Because I believe that as our father and our mother has blessed us with this beautiful place that we are, it is also a life-changing experience for us to also leave something behind. So that one day when we leave here, the children can mention and say, Auntie Vida also taught me how to use the computer, or Auntie Vida helped me to read.
The staff have left everything and they've come into this place to create a whole new world for themselves. Even though they may have families outside, this becomes their family. So you want to create an environment where they are happy to stay. Because sometimes, because of the children, the work is almost like 24/7. So unlike somebody who goes to work at 5 and closes at 8 and closes at 5, our work schedule is not like that. We have a policy that we don't take children over 7 years. But the truth is that we work with the government, and they are the ones who give us the children. So sometimes they override what our policies are, and they will bring in a child that is much older, a child that is already set in his ways, and that can be very challenging because it's not easy to bend a child that's already formed.
God has been faithful, but it takes a lot. We need to pay school fees for every single child. Those in-house, fortunately, don't have to pay, but the rest need to pay, and that comes to a colossal sum. We have to provide food, we have to provide snacks, we have to provide tuition, we have to provide toiletries, bedroom furnishings, and what have you. I don't like to complain, but that doesn't mean you shouldn't help us. So as we have shown you our life in the home, I pray that God will touch your heart so that you give.
Really thank the donors, the people who come together to make my life so comfortable. I would like to encourage and urge them to continue giving because they are really touching lives in this place. And I hope our lives is going to continue to change because of the things they really bring.